This is simply Julia Lauren, and she grew her hair to tailbone length in just 1 year by using only 6 products, like literally just 6. And so this upcoming year, I am going to follow her routine with the aim of getting to waist length by December. Okay, so what is her routine? What are these 6 products? And is this challenge actually right for me, my hair goals? I know that's what you're asking, so that's what we're gonna answer in today's video. Don't worry, I got you.
Welcome back to this Natural 2020 channel. I'm Celestine and we're going to dive straight into it. But I do want to let you know that at the end of this video, I will be sharing something kind of extra special with you. And that is something that only my email subscribers have received so far. So do be sure to stick around. Awesome. So if you're anything like me, then sometimes you may get overwhelmed by different products, whether it's new products on the market or whether it's people recommending products. I have even done that on my channel at times. It may just be from watching people's content or loads of different stuff. And it can be a bit overwhelming, and sometimes it can cause us to lack consistency in our routine as a result. And so this hair growth challenge that I'll be doing is a routine that really promotes consistency. It gets rid of that overwhelming feeling, that overwhelming sense, and it puts the focus on the consistency. So rather than it being about the products per se, it's about consistency. I really believe that through me being consistent to one routine for a whole year, I am definitely going to see growth. Now, last year I did a hair growth challenge and I actually went from here, which was armpit length, to here, which is mid back length. It took me, I think, about 10 months rather than a full 12 months. So that was a good amount of growth. And that was only with one trim in the middle of the year and me doing a bit of search and destroy throughout the year. Now, my regular subscribers will know my goal because I literally say it in every single video. And that's for me to get from shave to tailbone length in 7 years. So I am 4 years and 9 months into this journey now. That means I have 2 years and 3 months left to travel down this hair growth t-shirt so that I can get to tailbone length. As you can see, tailbone length for me on this t-shirt is around about line 15, and I'm currently at line 9 of this particular t-shirt. So I have about 6 lines to travel if we're measuring by lines instead of centimeters or whatever. My initial goal for the end of this year is going to be waist length. I'm not going to think that I can get from here to tailbone length in 1 year, because one of the things that I will be doing regularly is regular trims. So the aim for the end of this year is simply down to waist length. I would probably say that's going to be around about line 13 or so, maybe 12, 13 or so of this t-shirt. Why am I doing this particular routine then and this particular challenge? Well, I'm doing it, one, because it's proven. Simply Julia Lauren did a similar routine that was inspired by Indigenous Strands. She did this back in 2019. So that tells me that it's proven. So that's one reason why I'm doing this particular challenge. Another reason why I'm doing this particular challenge is because it actually aligns with my routine already. If you look back at my previous hair challenge from 2024, you will notice a lot of similarities. If not, then potentially everything is almost the same. So as you can see, I know that these 6 products that I'm going to be using for this year, I already know that they work for my hair. The problem is at the end of last year, I felt myself kind of veering off towards the end. I think when I got to mid back length in October, I then began to experiment a bit more and kind of got off track. So this is going to really help me to stay aligned with what I know works for my hair. So how do we do it? Well, as I mentioned, it is literally going to be just these 6 products all year from January straight through to December. Now, how I'm going to do it, of course, I'm going to wash my hair as normal. What I will be using to wash my hair is African Black Soap shampoo. I do want to point out that the African black soap that I use is organic. I The shop that I got it from is literally just like an African Caribbean store not far from where I live. So unfortunately, I can't necessarily recommend this specific one to you, but I have tried a previous African black soap before, and that was just a shop bought one. It was okay, but I did notice that it was full of other things in it already. So this particular one is organic. I do add some oils to the mix to make sure it's moisturizing and it's not drying out my hair. So that's the first part. I'm going to be washing my hair with African black soap shampoo. I know someone's going to ask me this question in the comments, so I might as well just address it now. Am I going to deep condition? Not kind of religiously as part of the routine. I think I will deep condition now and again. It might be once a month, it might be once every 2 months. I'll just see how it goes, but it's not going to be, a consistent thing that I do every single wash day. Again, if you're joining this challenge and you know that you need to deep condition your hair absolutely every single wash day, then please, please, please do that. Next is the liquid. So for my liquid that I'm going to apply to my hair, it's going to be aloe vera juice. I sometimes mix this in with some essential oils. Sometimes I use glycerin as well to help help the moisture just soak in and seep in to my strands. So that's going to be my liquid aloe vera juice. The next one is shea butter. I'll be using this as my cream element, so potentially I'll apply it after the liquid. It depends on how you moisturize your hair. If you do LCO, then you would apply it now. If you do LOC, then you'd apply it after your oil. I think I tend to use the butter first and then the oil. That's just my preference for my hair. So it's a shea butter mix. I'll link my mix above. You do not have to use, how I've done it at all, but it's just if you need a bit of a helping hand in terms of what to put in your hair, basically. At this point, I think it's a good thing for me to mention that Simply Julia Lauren does have she does create her own butters and her own products in as a whole, really, but she creates her own butters and it's called Solomon Muse. So feel free to reach out to her concerning that. I do believe that she does one-on-one consultations regarding your hair, so feel free to reach out to Simply Julia Lauren for that. I mentioned that I'll be using an oil, so for me this is going to be Jamaican black castor oil. I think Simply Julia Lauren used just castor oil, not this particular version. But I do like Jamaican black castor oil. I absolutely love it. So I'll be using that for my oil to seal everything in. And then what I will do with my ends is I will be sealing my ends with flaxseed gel. Once again, if you are a subscriber to this channel or you've been watching this channel for a while, you'll know that flaxseed gel is a real staple in my routine. So that's not new to you at all. Again, I'm going to link a few videos above concerning flaxseed gel if you want to find out a little bit more about that. And oh no, I missed one. And one other product, which will I use it? I'm not sure. I may do and I may not, but it will be like a scalp oil. So if I'll apply a bit of aloe vera juice to my scalp and then a bit of the scalp oil to massage my hair in, and that's it really, just massage my hair. So those are the 6 products. I'm going to stick to my routine of washing my hair every 2 weeks, and I'm also going to stick to wearing twists. Occasionally I might switch to plaits, who knows, sometimes I get a little bit excited and all of that, but I'll probably, I'll just be switching between twists and plaits. But that is the challenge. Now, if you wanted to be part of a hair growth challenge this year, then you are welcome to utilize this routine. But what I will say is firstly, the most important thing is to keep it simple and to remain consistent. The next thing I think is very important to know is I think it's a really good idea for you to tailor this challenge towards yourself. Don't just copy what I'm doing just for the sake of copying it. What I would say is maybe if you are absolutely brand new to hair growth, you haven't been you haven't been on this length retention journey and this is your first time maybe intending to just, you know, try and grow your hair and see it get longer, then probably feel free to just copy the routine straight from scratch, because you won't necessarily know what your hair likes and doesn't like anyway. So you are just in a kind of trial and error phase. So it's probably not that bad for you to just copy the routine if you absolutely wanted to. Then for others of you who maybe have been on this journey for maybe for a bit longer and you've begun to understand some of the things that your hair does like, I think it would be great, you know, if you wanted to do some kind of challenge, then create something that works for you. Use products that you know your hair absolutely loves. Just because I've mentioned I'm using shea butter, for example, doesn't mean that you need to use shea butter. You could use mango butter. You could use a shop bought leave-in. It doesn't really matter. Just use what you know works well for your hair. And just a side note that I did a poll on my community page of my channel. And by the way, if you're not seeing those polls, then it's probably because you're not subscribed. So you're going to want to subscribe first so that you can see the community tab of my channel and you can get involved in all of these polls. But anyway, what I was going to say was, so I did a poll to find out, you know, who's watching these videos. I wanted to get to understand, you know, who are you that's watching? And 52% of you said that you've been intentionally growing your hair for between 1 year and 7 years. So that tells me that probably the majority of you watching this video right now, you already do know what your hair likes and what it doesn't like. So you'll be in that second category of, you know, you feel free to not follow this routine to a T. Feel free to tailor it to yourself. But that is it. That is the challenge. Those are the 6 products. That's what I'm going to be doing. And yeah, I am looking forward to seeing my hair at waist length by the end of the year. Oh my gosh, I'm getting so excited already. And this time, as I mentioned, I'm going to be doing my trims. I'm going to be trimming probably maybe probably about every 3 to 4 months. I'm going to play it by ear. I'm not going to trim my hair if it doesn't need trimming, but I do want to, you know, ensure that my hair is healthy as well as lengthy. I like that. I feel like I should coin that phrase, healthy and lengthy. Yeah. Anyway, okay. So if you are getting involved in this challenge or you're doing some sort of hair growth throughout this year, then I have something special for you. You may want to take advantage of purchasing a hair growth t-shirt. This is going to really help you to see the growth that you are maintaining or the length that you are retaining. The fact that I have been able to track my growth, like literally from almost from the start of this journey by using a t-shirt, I think is amazing, because I have one picture where my hair was still so short that I couldn't even reach behind my back to pull it down to see how long it was. My husband had to do it for me. So going from that to where I am now, where I can pull my own hair down my back and I can see where it is, it's just really great to see the journey. Do you know what I mean? It's just a great visual. So I use my Length Check t-shirt to take pictures, to record videos, and it just really helps. It really, really helps. So as I said, if that's something that you'd like to purchase for your challenge this year, then you're absolutely welcome to. And you, because you are watching this video and you got all the way to the end, you didn't click off, shout out to you. You have a special discount code where you can get a discount by typing in this code: 6 products, 1 year. Okay? Enjoy that. Enjoy that. Enjoy that. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to put a link to Simply Julia Lauren's channel right here so that you can have a browse. And once again, I just want to let you know that I am journeying from shaved to tailbone length in not 1 year, in 7 years. And so you're welcome to subscribe to this channel for more tips and tricks of how I am doing exactly that. See you on the next video. Bye.